Hello, Tanya Curry from the Human Race Movement Projects channel on YouTube. I am making this short or video, hopefully a short, just to say hello. It's been a while, and I have been posting in the community section on this channel. It would love for you to look at those things on the community section until I'm back doing videos and hopefully live videos by the time I finish the paperwork stuff that I'm doing to get these organizations, these foundations, these movements together with the paperwork. As I'm doing that, I won't be posting videos like I was posting. Those were just foundational videos to get the channels up. So I'm now building up my For Us movement channel and my TL Curry channel, which TL Curry is just my journaling for the process of what I'm doing. So a lot of videos may be private, but there'll be videos I share with you all, and I feel like God is taking me another way with that channel in its due timing. The For Us movement is for us. We deserve it. You will see what that channel is about if you look that channel up. I may place the video when I do post it on that channel on each of my channels for others to see. It's not for you to come from under those channels. Stay where you are because they're all separate. In the direction that God has me going with them all, or be separate. And this year has been my channel, my year of building. So he's been allowing me to build the things that he's been giving me for the last couple years. Was it January 2021, I want to say, when he first started speaking to me about some things, and I was journaling. And then I think February 9th, which is my son's birthday as well. He always does that with me. He has me doing dates that has more than one meanings to it. And that's just like God. He's not a one-dimensional. It's levels and layers to it. And February 9th was the day, my first coaching session with a coach that donated several coaching sessions to me. And out of those sessions came these babies, is what she called them, and opened my eyes to what it was that God was telling me to do. Because all I knew is when she asked me something, I couldn't express it to it. So when she told me to do the vision board, I did the vision board. And when I did that vision board and sent it to her, like, this is what I'm trying to say to you. And she was wild. My mother was wild. And I'm like, looking at it, I wasn't wild, but I was like, I need help. How do I do what God is telling me to do? It was later, some time later, maybe a year later, I don't know how many long later, I realized what they realized. So sometimes we don't realize what it is, the steps that we're taking and moving and making that God has given us to do. That's okay. Just keep moving forward. Eventually, you will see it. I like that I don't see it. I like when I do see it, don't get me wrong, but I like that I don't see it because it keeps me humble. It keeps me focused. And if I sit and I see it, that's when I start panicking, because then I take my eyes off of, it's not for me to do, it's for God to do. He just needed the vessel. He knows that I'm a willing vessel. He knows that I'm not the smartest, I'm not the most intelligent, I'm not stupid, and I'm not dumb. I'm far from being stupid, far from being dumb. But what I'm saying is, I'm not the most qualified, I guess I'm trying to say, person, if other people may look at it or whatever, or if I look at it myself. But God is. So greater is he that is in me than he that is of the world. So greater is he that is in you than he that is of the world. So whatever God is taking you to, he's directing you to it, that he's going to get you through it. And I think that's why I put With God's Direction as my domain name for my website that I'm working on. So I'm doing a lot of work. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm hoping within 3 months before the fall come in, I'll have all this stuff done, up and running, and have a platform that the donors can go to that the clients can go to, that the communities can go to, because this is just not for my community, but it's for all the communities. It's for each one of us that catches on and that are doing this already, and those to come, that we continue to do what we're doing, but make sure we're doing it in our communities first, because that's why he did me the way he's doing me. The projects, the ideas, the everything written down, the vision boards, and moving in them, but to make sure it keeps coming back at home. Each project I'm starting with, if it ain't at home, then what is the purpose for it if we're not doing this at home? The Bible says charity starts at home. So with my For Us movement, that's why it went there. The things that I'm doing on the other platforms are great, especially with the Human Race Movement projects, but he took me back to charity starts at home. So we're starting with our community. For us who looks like me, for us who has brown skin, these are all safe places for us to interact, to network, to discuss things, to improve on, to make better, to help our communities better within the communities. We're all in this together. We're all a part of this puzzle. Whether your skin is the lightest skin to the darkest skin, we're all in this together. And once we can get past these things and have some mindset changes and shifting and thinking on these things, it will help make the world a better place. America is in trouble right now. So America needs everything that we're doing to start here in America, because America is in trouble. And if we're not paying attention, we're going to need you to pay attention. For those who think that the political life is too much and you don't like to have that discussion because it can bring of great passion in having that conversation, and I said passion, it could bring arguments. Keep it real. It could bring out arguments, but here's the thing. You don't have to argue. You have to know the facts. You have to know what is being said that is false is trying to be put out as truth. You have to know what is true that is trying to put out as false. We have to start making moves in the facts and the truth and who you are when you make these decisions and voting and putting people into office that's put into office as leaders who are not leading, who we have to stop going to these parties and voting for people just because they're under a party that you're under. If you want to stay under a party, stay under it. I think my personal opinion and how I moved, I came from under the parties. I'm an individual and so are you. I was going to do independent, and then I realized then that's going under a party. So I'm a non-affiliated person who votes for the best person it is to vote for. And you still can move like that under a party if you just have to be under a party. For me, that's just not going to happen anymore in my life. And I was under what I was raised to be under, and I'm not condoning, I'm not frowning on the way I was raised. My parents did the best that they could in that area and other areas that they could too. But it comes a time where you have to make necessary changes in your life and what's personal to you. So that's what I did. So this is Tanya Curry, and I just want to stop in and say hello and to let you know a little bit about what I'm doing and where I am right now. So I love you. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing rest of the year. Enjoy your summer, and don't forget to make sure you're doing it all while you're walking in your purpose. Till next time.